Hey, how is it going, everybody? So last night, when I was at the Apple store, I had a chance to mess with the iPhone Air. And let me tell you all something real quick before we talk about this right here. The iPhone Air feels really, really great in the hand, right? I know that's a bit of a cliche term, but the iPhone Air feels awesome. It just does. Now, here I am with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I'm sure, like, obviously, I did not purchase the iPhone Air, but I want to tell you all something right now. If you're thinking about purchasing an iPhone 17 Pro Max, and if this is your first Pro Max phone, say you're coming from a normal iPhone, a regular iPhone, and then you come over to this, I want to tell you all something right now. It is heavy. All right. Now, I know I've made a lot of videos in the past kind of picking on people, telling people to calm down. They need to lift more weights. They need to like drink more protein powder. But but honestly, for one-handed use, and say you're just here for like, and I know we all spend too much time on our phones, but say you're just here for hours doing this little number right here, you start feeling it because this phone has some heft to it. It does feel top heavy, right? It just does. Now, this is the iPhone 16e, the phone that I always been using as my daily driver since it came out because I wanted to prove a point. I wanted to prove a point that this phone was a terrific and this phone is a wonderful, wonderful iPhone, and I proved it, right? I did all that, I made all the videos, and I want to make more about that. That's still a great iPhone. That's the iPhone that most people should purchase, the iPhone 16e. But coming back to this right here, why did I purchase the iPhone 17 Pro Max? And why do I think most of you, or a lot of you watching this, if you're thinking about purchasing it, purchase it. Remember, I always say you have a 14-day return window because you do. And say like by 12 days, you're just not digging it. It's not for you. Or maybe you say to yourself, damn, did I really need to spend $1,200? Yeah, then you can be like, you can send it back, right? Or say you're using it and you're like, you know what? This is kind of like holding an iPad mini in my hand. But that brings me to my next point, right? I purchased this phone, the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Of course, real quick, let me get to something else. The camera array. So you got your iPhone Air has a design similar to your iPhone 16 with that one camera. Now, here you are with your 3-camera setup, your telephoto, your ultra wide, and your other camera. I got to memorize the name of it. That's a lot of cameras to remember, right? But anyway, so you're going to spend $1,000 on the iPhone Air, and you're not getting, for $1,000, you're getting one camera. That, to me, that is a tough sell. Even the iPhone 17, which I didn't like, even the iPhone 17, which is less expensive than the iPhone Air, has two 48 megapixel fusion cameras. Y'all need to think about that. And that phone right there is not no $1,000. All right, it's $799. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. But anyway, now this Pro Max over here, we're talking $1,200, right? That's for the 256 gigabyte model. And this thing has a little over 5,000 milliamp battery. And today was my first day of usage with it. And I charged it up last night, and I've been using this phone like crazy. And 39% battery life. That's what's left on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. After I charged it up last night at 10 p.m., it was completely charged up, and here I am still rolling with it. And, you know, I'm in the honeymoon phase. I'm always in the honeymoon phase of the phone, though. I'll have this phone like 5 months from now, and I'm still in the honeymoon phase. But I'm over here using this phone. I'm loving the fact that I got a really good battery. This is where I've been keeping the brightness at, right? Right there. Remember, you got a very, 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 very bright display, so you don't need to have it all cranked up. 3/4 for me is perfect, and I think 3/4 for you all is perfect as well. Later on, I'll show you guys in another video some battery saving tips. But another reason that I purchased this iPhone 17 Pro Max, I'm not sure how many of you are iPad users. I try to be an iPad user. I have an iPad mini, right? The latest iPad mini. It's cool. It's okay. But at the end of the day, I'm still kind of like, it feels weird, right? It's like a big iPhone. And whenever I hold other iPads, I feel like I'm holding a big computer monitor. That's where this comes into play. Very, very big 6.9-inch display. This display right here is amazing for social media. It's amazing for watching videos, whether it's movies, YouTube videos. It's amazing for looking at your photos or looking at photos in general. The display is this is a high resolution display, 120 hertz refresh rate display. Simply amazing. What I'm saying is, I wanted to get the biggest iPhone because even though I have an iPad, I'm not really an iPad person. I'm a phone person all the way. And I can really, really watch movies. I can do everything on an iPhone 17 Pro Max that I could do on an iPad, right? From what I would do, right? And the speakers on this phone right here, they're great. They're next level great. Now, of course, you got a speaker down here, a speaker up there, and you have all this area here. So it really, really makes the phone sound amazing. The speakers on this phone, the only way to describe it is full. They have a very full sound to them. So whenever you're watching movies, and of course you're going to have your phone like this, you're watching movies, and you got the sound going. Say you're not using your AirPod Pros or whatever AirPods you have, it's going to sound terrific. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, the reason I purchased this, is those cameras. Because I came from an iPhone 15 Pro, and then I started using this, and I guess we could say, I kind of like slacked off on my video taking capability type stuff, right? And I just want to get a little good at using, I know what I'm doing, but I want to get up to speed recording video and taking photo with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Not only that, I like editing videos on iPhones as well. I use iMovie, right? We have the A19 Pro processor in this device right here, and it's a brick house. The Bionic series are always good, all right? It's just the way it is. I know a lot of people say, like, you never fully use the full capability of that Bionic processor, and for the most part, that's true. Most of us don't, because we're just doing this and doing that. And I'm going to say, like, with my iPhone 15 Pro, I was doing a lot of editing and a lot of work on that. I never had a lot of problem with that phone. I think once it heated up a little bit on me, and that was a little frustrating, because I was like, wait a minute, because that phone had like the A16 Bionic, and it did. Anyway, and I was like, for all the talk about these Bionic processors being so amazing, you'd figure it would stand up a little better to high load. So anyway, we'll see how this does right here. Like yesterday when I was setting it up, it didn't heat up at all. It did really, really well. Today it didn't heat up at all either. I wasn't doing anything really intensive with it, social media and all that other stuff. Other than that, though, yeah. But as far as having all of this screen real estate, it is absolutely wonderful. And once again, the iPhone Air is also a bigger phone. But like I said, I can't justify that $1,000 price tag on the iPhone Air. The specs are not bad on the iPhone Air. It's just the one spec, and the most important spec, is the $ spec. And $1,000 for that phone is not it. $799, boom, I'd purchase that phone in a heartbeat, right? But if you're going to be spending $1,000 and on up, you better be getting yourself more than one camera. You better be getting yourself at least a triple camera setup with all of the capabilities that these cameras are capable of doing. All right, everybody. So that's going to be it for this video. I want all of you to talk to me in the comments. Let me know if you're purchasing the iPhone 17 Pro Max, or let me know if you bought the iPhone Air. Let me know if y'all just said, screw it, I'm getting the iPhone Air. That's how we're going to be rolling today. All right, everybody. I'll catch all of you in the next one. Take care.